This airplane was built in 1962, and here we are, and this is 2016. And the continuum is the airplane. Airplanes are a lot more than a bunch of aluminum, glass, and rubber and steel and this, that, and the other thing. This airplane represents a lot. 3 million people flew on this. Being the #1 airplane, it's not only historic as being #1, but it did all the flight testing. Airplanes are living things, and they have souls, and I firmly believe that.
There have been so many partners in this airplane and bringing her back to life. And United certainly played a huge part in it. The donation of the aircraft and the artifact to begin with was highly significant to us. I think it can be said that that relationship is one that we can take special pride in, and I hope that United takes the same kind of pride that we do. We already have the #1 747, the #1 737. We very much wanted this #1 727 because of the enormous significance of the aircraft in that initial trio of great Boeing aircraft.
I guess the main thing that really strikes you when you walk on board is the colour schemes. Yeah, what can you say? It's typical 1970s. The overhead bins. I just flew in from Chicago to Seattle, and the overhead bins were twice this size, and they were full. So, you know, how people cope with these overhead bins, I don't know. The in-flight entertainment, I'm not too sure where that is.
Back when I was flying the 27, I was familiar with this style and the round dials, and this is more hands-on airplane. The newer generation is fly-by-wire, it's computers, we have iPads, so it's very different than what this was.
The 727 was the backbone of the airline industry for years. It's proven to be very reliable. I flew it for 5 years. It never failed us. It was always one of those things like an old friend that you could rely on.
01 uniform with you. So runway 13 right for the last time.
27001 uniform, Boeing Tower, runway 13 right, clear to land, wind 13010.
01 uniform, E1, ex-United Airlines.
People entrust their treasures to museums. That's what museums do, is they hold artifacts of great historical significance in trust for the public. My objective as a curator is that 1,000 years from now, I want people to be able to understand what we were doing with aeronautics back in the 20th century, the first century that mankind left the surface of the planet. What they will remember about us are great airplanes like this, and the fact that we figured out a way 60 years after the first flight to take passengers in great comfort at high speed into small airports in and out on airplanes like this.